Now, I'm not mad at this girl in this video. It just made me chuckle, so I just wanted to share this with y'all, okay?
You're 100% mad at this girl.
It was brought to my attention that men like hanging out with men.
You don't say!
And I think we've created this narrative where if men are hanging out with other men, it's always thought that they're doing something inappropriate. It involves hoes, or their sexuality should be questioned.
Yes. As a matter of fact, Sunday, I was working and I was, hosting a comedy jam, right? And two of my homies in ABBA, because he's not a homie, fact, three of my homies came to see me perform. And then after that, we had drinks and we was watching the game. And I could tell you that there was a lot of hoes and was a lot of gay shit happening. It's called football.
Yeah, niggas in their feet, that's gay. And balls.
Oh my God, he grazed me.
And it came to my attention that it's a sense of peace. Like the same way that women like hanging out with women and having like a girls' night and getting dressed up and going to get food and drinking and etc. That men also enjoy a version of that with their friends.
Paul, you guys are so slow sometimes. I appreciate you, but good Lord, you guys are so fucking slow sometimes. Oh my God, guys just like to hang out with guys. Yes!
And it doesn't revolve around hoes.
No!
Like, you know why I'm laughing? You know what this made me laugh? Like, look at her face. There's like a genuine disbelief that our existence when we're amongst each other does not revolve around hoes, which is already very, or money, or gambling, I guess. I don't know. Like, they just can't imagine that we sitting around doing the dumbest shit, talking about Dragon Ball Z or fucking childhood stuff or where we want to live or fishing or anything. Like, for them in their head, some of these people are goofy enough to really think shit like this. If you don't know that you don't know, you don't know that you don't know. And she's just but it's just funny for her to be like, it's a big discovery. Oh my God, women aren't all gold diggers. Some of them love you for you. It's a bit elementary.
So I'm trying to understand, because I know this isn't an original thought of mine, but I'm trying to understand where that concept came from and why was I under the impression that men actually don't know how to have fun when women are not present or involved in their conversation or thinking. Like, I think most of this derived from thinking about a bachelor trip, because I was essentially saying bachelor trips scare me because they are always associated with very inappropriate behavior. And I've heard
Not true. That's what's publicized out there.
True.
Yes, there is a lot of that. I'm not going to deny it. But it's not necessarily always that. Hey, bachelor, this is a strip club and whores. Not necessarily. Sometimes it's a fishing trip. Sometimes it's a hike. Sometimes it's just good food. Sometimes it's just paintball. It's because it's advertised. Because you watch the movie Hangover too many times.
True. I'll say, this is why I often say, like, men and women are more alike than we are different. And, like, sometimes there's this whole narrative, like, men are from Venus, women are from Mars or whatever, but I don't know, I just think it's just overblown. Let's listen a bit more.
So I have just always thought, like, okay, well, my husband don't need no bachelor trip. Like, we don't need to do that. And I was told, like, no, not all bachelor trips are like that. And men absolutely do know how to hang out with each other without involving those type of things, but it's rarely portrayed in media or talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, where y'all think that came from?
I appreciate you for that. Thanks for noticing. But yeah, sometimes we be telling you stuff and you guys are slow.
I don't even agree that it's like rarely portrayed in media. I feel like there's so many medias about men's camaraderie in different ways, whether it's dudes going on a camping trip, fishing trip, dudes doing some activity, playing pool, whatever it could be. And like the idea that it just all revolves around hoes, gambling and stuff like that is lies. It's not true. most media actually talks about men going off on their adventures and it not necessarily just being centered around fucking women. Fishing. Now, there is a form of that. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not even saying that.
Yeah.
All right. The same way there's a women's Sex in the City that exists too, but it's not this idea that you have like this myopic view. I know. I think that just comes down from a lack of knowledge or actually wanting to learn and going out there and answering the questions.
Fishing,
which is okay.
Hunting, bike stuff,
Yeah.
Car shows, D&D, all the nerd stuff. That's mostly male-dominated areas, and it's just us chilling with each other, and that's that.
And you know what's so funny too is I find like when you hear some of the topic of conversation that men have been spending the last 3 hours arguing over, like women are sometimes so shocked by how like uninteresting or like myopic it might be. And it's entertaining, genuinely. I remember the 2 guys who streamed, one of them is like, what's faster, sound or light? Have you ever seen that clip?
Oh, yeah, the 2 guys.
What's faster, sound or light? What question is that?
Sound.
Think so?
That's what yours is.
The sound was moving?
Let's see. Sound, bro. That was fast as fuck, though. I ain't gonna lie.
That light was kind of moving, though.
No, that time that light was moving.
Yo, just Google it, boy.
No, you already got it on now. That's cheating. All right, that's it.
Let me give it a head start. You said sound was faster, though.
The first time. The second time, it was kind of like, it was kind of closer.
All right, hold on, because I did. Hold on, let me put it.
This is crazy.
Sound, bro. Sound, bro.
Hold on, let me give it a head start.
Light might have got you.
Light might have got you. Yeah.
This is the dumbest conversation.
Now, you can say Google it, but this is what we call scientific experimentation. They run and test. They're comparing data.
This is dumb. This is fucking dumb.
Now, I say all this to say, this is a conversation I could sit around my homies, and if no one is allowed to use Google, we about to talk for 2 hours being stupid, okay? And it's going to be the most entertaining conversation of the week. Like, I remember one time we were having like a good, like, I think it was like Sunday. Sunday, we had a 3-hour discussion about like what acceptance looks like from people, or even from a partner, like in terms of like your genuine hobbies and things that matter to you. And it was a 3-hour, like just hyper fixated conversation on that. And I'm just like,
I got off the stage at 8:45.
Yeah.
I was out that bitch at 11:30.
Yeah.
What the we really literally talked for 3 hours. The 4 of us.
Yeah.
About that shit.
Another time, I think it was like a trip that we did to Tanzania. And we spent like 5 hours.
Bro, the whole trip was a conversation.
Yeah.
The whole trip was a conversation.
Yeah. So I've seen dudes discuss like the most minor detail, a hypothetical question, and they lose in their mind. Dudes could really make the most uninteresting thing very interesting to a group of guys.
This is the subject. And we're going to spend 3 hours on this.
Yes.
Like, we try to dissect that bitch.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be like, yeah, but look at this. Look at this side. You didn't think about that.
You ever seen those dumbass debates that niggas be having about like, if water is water, then how can it get wet? And they're like, no, water's always wet.
It's water wet.
Yeah.
It's water wet.
But it's like,
water is wet. No, it's not. Is dirt dirty? No, dirt is not dirty. Dirt's something.
There's joy in that. And I really feel as like men if they're in the right space, have an unbelievable ability to reconnect with their inner child, uninhibited. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Just go to paintball with your friends 2 seconds. Just go.
Oh my God, bro!
Just go in go-karts for 2 seconds.
100%.
Just go. We get childish very quickly.
Very.
Pa! Ha! Got you in the ass! I was straight Denzel Washington and then I was standing on top of them. You made a mistake, motherfucker!
Yo,
bam, 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 bam.
Who was it that was walking out just talking crazy, shooting everybody? Yeah, bro, that was wild. It was a lot of fun.
Oh my God! I'm about to run this shit!
We had some memories.
I was talking crazy.
That's it.
It's really crazy.
Yeah, that was a fun time. We had so much fun. I was very happy we went paintballing.
That's what I mean when it makes me think of something that I posted on our Instagram.
I actually mean what they say. Like, no hidden message, no secret meaning, no emotional code to crack. Just yes, no, up, down. But 9 times out of 10, I interpret it way differently. He says I'm tired. What I hear is tired of me, of this relationship, of life. Maybe I'm too much. Is he gonna leave? Like, should I back off? But the reality is, he just yawned says, I'm not hungry.
Yeah, sometimes we just mean what we say, and sometimes what we say is we're gonna hang out with the boys, and guess what that is? Hanging out with the boys.
You know, to the other girl's defense, I think a lot of media definitely has an effect of centering men around women. You know, men are supposed to prioritize women, the idea of women courting them, chasing them. You know, from a young age, that's what they learn, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, when you think of Prince Charming, you think of all the fucking different things he has to do to be able to get the girl. And like, there's a lot of that form of media where, you know, dudes are constantly obsessing on how they can get their girl. And so from that standpoint, I can understand how that a lot plays into play. I mean, I've even, you know, there's been times I've just been out, just dancing or whatever, going to a club. And like, I ended up finding this out later, but there was like a group of girls there. And like, they found me and the homies, we went out dancing. Some dudes would dance with girls, some dudes just up in the corner doing their thing, right? Because there's a good DJ in town, some good house music, so each wanted to go out and vibe out. And one of the girls apparently told the other girl that she thought it was kind of gay that like some of the dudes just wanted to be off in their corner just dancing out alone. You know, actually just having fun. But in their head, because they had that expectation of men centering a lot of their existence on them or around women, when they see that's not the case, for oftentimes something's wrong. And then secondly, the gay stuff starts coming out.
The audacity that I might not even be interested. No, gay, right away.
Yeah, I think ladies sometimes just want to go out with their girls, you know, and that's all they want to do. And dudes are like, why are you here then if you're not to talk here to talk dudes? Because maybe they just want to hang out with their girls. That happens. Not all the times they want to center it around men.
Also, often is that I think like the media does portray that a lot. I mean, in every movie that you can consider a guy movie, there has to be a girl. The guy could be like in the middle of the jungles, fighting predators, finding people, trying to rescue people. There's gonna be a girl that's gonna meet, and there's gonna be a love scene. Bitch, I haven't showered in fucking a week. I'm shooting guns. People are after me, but you know, that ass though. We're gonna talk a whole bunch of shit. We got a whole bunch of subjects that we have to talk about. Shit, I made a list.
But I think there's a giant difference between that and pretending like vast majority of media involving men is just centered around women. Like, it's just not. And like most of the movies I remember seeing growing up involving dudes and groups of dudes, outside like The Hangover, like the comedic type, a lot of them were just revolved around men between each other and their camaraderie between each other and the things that they have to overcome and finding themselves and stuff like that. Even if there's a love interest, like that's so different than saying like, oh, when you're with dudes, it's just about women.
It is. I think it is different. Mm-hmm. But I think it's something else that actually contributes to that.
Okay, I agree then.
I'm saying it's also,
yeah.
Every time there's something, so it might play a part into the way that we perceive things.
And you know, I think that's also why sometimes I'll see red pill stuff and I have a hard time. It feels like for a movement that seems to view women so negatively, like they center so much of their fucking discussions on women. Like it's a lot of hyper fixating on ladies.
Yeah.
And it's just like, y'all speak about how fucking stupid they are and all these other problems and all this other shit, but it's like you fixate on that shit so goddamn much, it almost feels a little odd. And I just think the male experience is so much more, you know, in a way, it kind of lays credence to the girl. Because she sees these movements for men that all they do is just generally talk about women and then really hyperfixate on that and then make all their podcasts oftentimes surrounding these ladies. It's just like, damn, is that all you niggas talk about? Because I always say men's issues, yes, some of them do center around ladies, but some of them do center around stuff that we lack ourselves in regards to mentorship, in regards to good communal spaces where we can really enjoy, and then sharing these hobbies, the kind of messaging that we have top down towards men. So I don't know.